Oh my God. I'm going live on Instagram with fake purplish pink hair. For all of you that are watching this is a filter. But I'm testing it out because I really actually think I might dye my hair at some point. So, welcome to my Instagram live. If you are on Instagram watching this, you are getting this ahead of time. And if you're watching this on YouTube, that's because I filmed it last week and you're getting it for Love Vibes Day. So for all of you who are new, my name is Jafo. I'm an intuitive astrologer, fitness coach, and I support you in living a high vibe life and knowing your destiny, right? Okay, so every day on my YouTube channel is going to be a whole different topic. So Wednesdays are my Love Vibes Day, and it's the day that I talk about relationships and all things having to do with love and partnership. Okay, so your partnership development. So today's Love Vibes video, which I'm doing for a sneak peek to Instagram this week, and it'll drop next week on YouTube. So hi to Instagram, hi to YouTube. Let's talk today about the mirror tool. What is that? Well, I had the glorious experience of meeting a man in December, and I had done a 30-day soulmate meditation. Okay, did a 30-day soulmate meditation. And let me go back for a second. In the year 2018, in 1 week's time, I had like 4 men stand me up for dates. Now, this is typical for online dating because it's very flaky. It's very flaky. Okay. So I had like one guy tell me that he met the love of his life and he didn't want to go to dinner anymore. It was a first date. And then I had another dude, like we went on a first date and he seemed interested because he asked me to babysit his dog. And then I was like, I don't really know if I'm a babysit your dog. Are we friends? What are we doing? And he's like, no, I'm not really interested. I just want you to babysit my dog. These men, they're fucking crazy. Sorry that I'm cursing. Anyway, I digress. So there was like a bunch that happened. And then there was this one guy that I was really connecting with really well. He was very spiritual. We had, good connection. One of the things I liked about him is he had this quick banter. We would banter very quickly through text, which I love. He stood me up. He double booked me the day that he said he wanted to take me out. He also double booked something else. And I was pissed because I had gotten ready for the date. I mean, it's just disrespectful, right? So he was going to make it up to me that week on another day, and he ghosted me. And the very next day, I decided to go on a holy love journey. I decided to invite Jesus in. It was kind of a joke. I told everyone, you know what? I should just be a nun at this point. What am I doing, right? I should just be a nun. I'm going to invite Jesus in and I'm just going to marry Jesus and I'll just be single for the rest of my freaking life. And a profound experience happened. Within a week, I had miracles occur. But this was something that I counted. So I used devotionals to count the days. So I did day 1, day 2, and I invited Jesus in. I started reading the Bible. I started going to church, and it was a beautiful experience because it showed me that having Jesus in your life is not a religion. It's actually a relationship, and I could do another video on that in the future. But I had a glorious experience, Now, I was still single, but at least I had Jesus, right? Well, this man that brought me Jesus came back into my life after 30 days of doing this soulmate meditation. And what happened for me was that I always had this fear that I wasn't going to be able to meet my soulmate before 40, right? Well, we're past that. I'm 40 now and I have not met my soulmate. So whatever, it is what it is. But at the time, it was a cool spiritual experience I had because I counted the days, 40 days till 40. And ironically, the day that was 40 days till 40 was actually this guy's birthday, which is the craziest part of this whole story. There's a lot of synchronicities to it, and I'll get to what that all means in a second. But what was profound about it was I said to the universe, I said, I know you're not going to be able to bring me my soulmate, my future incredible, amazing husband. You're not going to bring him to me before my birthday. I know it's just impossible. You know what I mean? Like, I've only got like 40 something days left, right? Because this was before the 40 day till 40. It was like 50 days, right? But I said to myself, but I'm at least going to believe in the unbelievable, and I'm going to trust, and I'm going to do this soulmate meditation. So I started the soulmate meditation 40 days before 40, and my birthday was December 9th. So 9 days before my birthday, we matched again. Okay. And it was like a resurrection. I was like, Jesus is bringing me a freaking resurrection. Right. And another cool part of the story was I had envisioned what I wanted my 40th birthday to be like. And I always just imagined being with my soulmate, him taking me out on this beautiful, glorious 40th birthday date with flowers and gifts and a gorgeous dinner. And I had envisioned that a year prior. And I told God, I said, I refuse to accept anything less than this, right? So this man came in, and it was the most magical 16-day connection that I've ever had with anyone. We were just on the same wavelength, and everything that I had on my vision board came to life. And that beautiful birthday that I had imagined, I received from this person, okay? But unfortunately, this person evaporated away out of my life. Ooh, my hair changed again. Whoa, now I'm half purple. There we go, we're back. He evaporated out. I guess it was meant to be that he was meant to leave my life again. And it was a profound gut punch, because I thought to myself, but I did this only meditation, and you brought me the thing that I wanted so deeply. You brought it to me. You brought me this birthday. You brought me this man. Why? Why is this person basically ghosting me and abandoning me again for a second time, right? Who does that? Anyway. So what I learned from the experience, what it brought me more deep studying. Got to move my hair. The filter. Come on. There we go. This is so much fun. So I'm not going to move. Do we like it, by the way? Comment below if you love it, because I do. So what this brought me was three things. This whole experience was a catalyst to me going deeper into my studies on love and spirituality and soulmate connection. And I have no idea why God wants me single this long after date after date after date since I was 22 years old. I mean, guys, if anyone has attempted all the things when it comes to manifesting your soulmate, I've done it. I've done all the courses. I've done the times where you just let it go and you trust the universe. I've done it. I've done all the things, guys. I've done all the things when it comes to manifesting your soulmate. So there's got to be a divine timing. There's got to be something bigger, right? Hello, welcome. So, yes, I'm rocking it. I'm rocking this fake hair that I might eventually do one day. So basically, to summarize it, what it brought me, this experience, was that I was forced to go into, and it was almost like weird, because it was like the universe started to bring me these relationship teachers, and two of the three of them were therapists. So one teaching that I found, his name is Jason Gaddis, awesome guy. He used to be an emotionally unavailable man, and so he taught about how he would go away and then his wife would try to chase him. At the time they weren't married. And it was this dance and then she did something. She did something to communicate with him that switched him out of that emotionally unavailable energy. And he had to do the work to learn about that. So he teaches women how to deal with unemotionally available men that just like either ghost or leave or whatever, right? So I did his course. Then I found this other therapist, Jordan Blue, I think her name is, in Nashville. And she had a course, and her course was all about secure style relationships. What she taught me was that you can either be an insecure style or a secure style. And it was like a profound moment where I realized that, oh no, the hair's going away. It's a profound moment. Guys, this filter. There we go. It was a profound moment where I realized that and I wasn't being insecure style in this specific instance that I just talked about, because I spoke up. I communicated. I stated to this person, I said, I will not do a relationship where there's no communication. I will not do a relationship where we don't talk through things. I want a growth-centered relationship. And that's why he bounced, because he doesn't want a growth-centered relationship, right? So what I realized with that experience is that I don't want the insecure man. I don't want the charming man who's just not going to be there for you. I would rather have like the nerdy dude who's going to be secure, right? So I realized that what I want is security and peace. Yes, charm is fun, right? Like the idea of being with like a Brad Pitt sounds great on paper, but that is not true love, right? True love is security and stability and peace. And so what I learned from this Jordan Blue chick was that she taught me about that a lot of times the avoidant person in the insecure relationship and the attaching one, the one that wants to attach constantly and chase versus the one that wants to constantly avoid, they're doing the same thing. They're both avoiding the intimacy. They're both avoiding the vulnerability. They're both avoiding the growth that's going to come up in a relationship or a marriage, right? They're both doing the same thing, just doing it in two different styles. So that insecure style of a relationship can actually happen. Like you could switch your roles. So if you're normally the chaser, you can end up being the avoidant, right? So it's really profound aha moment in that where I was like, no, I want a secure growth relationship with someone who wants to dive in together, and not run away from all the shit that's going to come up, because that's the whole point of intimacy, okay? The last thing I got, and this is the whole point of this video, took me a really long time to get here, was I found the concept of twin flames. Now, twin flames, it's a very controversial topic because in the Jordan Blue course that I took, she was talking about the whole myth of a soulmate is actually it can be a negative myth, because then when shit gets hard in your relationship, you're going to want to say, oh, well, the grass is greener. Maybe this person's not my soulmate. I'm going to go over here, right? Now, the twin flame concept is that there's this one person that you guys are basically have the same blueprint, the same soul, and that it's like this divine, profound connection. And so because this person that came in it was such a divine experience with all the synchronicities, I mean, hello, a Jesus resurrection. I just assumed this has to be a twin flame. So I started studying twin flame work, and I learned in the twin flame experience that there actually is a phase in the twin flame experience, whether you believe the twin flame concept or not, that there's going to be a phase of separation where the divine masculine is going to be the runner and the divine feminine is going to be the chaser. So it was like a similar idea, but I just kept thinking to myself, but wait, I'm learning from this other course that that's not really necessarily healthy, right? So you have to be very careful when you're dealing with the twin flame concept, right? But here is what I got from the twin flame book, and you can look it up. I think it's called Twin Flame University is the couple that does it, but their book gave me something that was the most profound thing, and it shifted everything for me. And it's called the mirror assignment. Another way you could look at it is in the coaching world, there's this thing called parts work where you can actually work with parts of yourself. And so you kind of do this in the mirror work, but here's how it goes. And I believe that everyone in this world needs this tool because it's not just for romantic relationships, it's for everything in your life. And it's very much similar to the thing that I was talking about last week on Love Vibes, which was about relationships are in your mind. Okay. So what I learned, well, first of all, let me just say this one last piece to the twin flame thing is that there's your twin flame or there's your like false twin flame. And I'm just assuming that this guy was my false twin flame, like a toxic soulmate, like a karmic soulmate that's going to bring up all your shit and is only there that, both of you were contracted to come into each other's lives to heal each other, but you're not meant to be together because it's not healthy, right? So that concept of the toxic, I realized, I was like, okay, well, if this person is if he's not my toxic karmic soulmate, if he really truly is my twin flame, then if I shift and I do this mirror work, he's going to come and shift too. And that is not what happened. He went away even more. So that's how I know it was a false twin flame experience. So soulmate, if you're out there, I got pink hair now. I don't really have pink hair, by the way. This is a filter, but I'm obsessed with it. I think I might get pink hair. I digress. So, what is the mirror work? Basically what it is that whenever you're pissed at your spouse or your, any family member or anyone, hey, if you're pissed at a politician right now, you can use the politician, okay? Whatever like annoyance you have, what you're going to do is you're going to state the annoyance, okay? So I'm annoyed at this person because this. And then you're going to turn it around and you're going to pretend it's you. You're going to say, I'm annoyed at myself because of this. And then the third step is you say, is this 100% accurate? And it always is. It always is. It's always a mirror to something inside of you. Okay? So you turn it around and you say, I'm pissed about this, right? And then you realize that it's all you. And that is the work that you need to do. So I'll give you an example. So in my example with this person that I met, I wrote out, I am pissed that this person keeps coming into my life just to abandon me. I'm pissed that he's abandoning me. I'm pissed that he's ignoring me. I'm pissed that he's not cherishing my feelings, that he's not communicating with me, right? And then I turned it around and I said, I'm pissed at myself for abandoning myself. I'm pissed at myself for ignoring myself, right? And at first, of course, I'm going to say, but I'm not doing that. But then I had to get clear, well, where am I doing that, right? And I started to realize where the mirror work was. And it took me down this incredible journey of doing parts work, where I started to work with the parts of myself. So I would write in a journal and I would do a conversation. And I would do a conversation between loving JFO versus the part that was broken. So loving JFO versus heartbroken JFO, or hopeless JFO, or what was the one? Invisible JFO. That was a big one. And feeling invisible, right? And it was so powerful because invisible JFO would tell me, I don't feel seen. I don't feel heard. And then loving JFO would respond back. And it was basically like a conversation with God, right? And it was the most healing work I've ever done in my entire life. So I just wanted to give you this beautiful tool you can use in relationships. It's the mirror tool from the Twin Flame book. But remember that relationships are in your mind, like I said last week. And so this mirror tool is all about you shifting you. And the minute you shift you, that's when the outside will reflect the shift. So I will report back. Hopefully the soulmate's on the way. I hope he likes pink hair, but I don't really have pink hair yet. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. If you're on Instagram, let me know. If you're on YouTube, let me know. And I'll catch you soon. Bye, guys. How do I end this? Bye.